Hello, freaky friends. It's just your friendly neighborhood horror writer, Tia. Today we're talking about why am I doing an audiobook and why should you? I'm a self-published author of the horror novel The Lesser Devil, and we all know the industry is kind of choked with how many self-published authors there are, especially on Amazon, and you're competing with notable authors that have a fan base, that have the publishing houses backing them up. And being self-published, you tend to get run over or forgotten or left in the corners where nobody can see you or find you and you're lost in Amazon. And to be perfectly frank, you're more visible when you have an audiobook. There's a little less competition. With an audiobook, there's still a small enough number that you can be seen, but a big enough number to kind of support the growth. Audiobooks are a growing industry, and it is just beginning to really start to hit its stride. And if you can get in now, you can get in on the ground floor, and as it grows, you can grow. And I had to take advantage of that. One of the reasons that audiobooks are growing is because people just don't have the time to read anymore. And I feel that's true for a lot of people now. Even me, I don't seem to have time to sit down with a good book. And the only time I really get any reading done is when I'm in the car traveling to see family or friends. It's been proven that an audiobook of your novel can help with print sales and Kindle sales, and God knows I need that. Another reason why I'm doing my own audiobook is because it's cheap and easy, at least theoretically, much like me. I've had a lot of hiccups, and this has taken a little bit longer than I had planned, but a lot of it is linked to the Win 10 update. It has caused many issues and has made the work take so much longer than it should have. I think a lot of that is avoidable if you can avoid Win 10, because yeah. So I highly recommend doing this on a machine that does not have Win 10. It is cheap. All you really have to do is spend money on a decent microphone. I use Audible for my editing, and it's a free program, and it's excellent. It is easy if you're willing to put in the work and to educate yourself. And there's many YouTube videos and articles that you can read to educate yourself. A personal reason is that I wanted to stand out from other indie writers. I wanted to have a skill that could get me on panels, that could get me in conversations with people that I would otherwise not be able to talk to. It gives me an icebreaker, and it gives me a skill set that I can use for other things. It gets me in the door. One of the big reasons, like one of my personal reasons, not so much career and all that, is that I like creating. In fact, I love creating. And audio is something that I've never really worked with before. It's not a medium that I really thought I had easy access to. And being able to build my world, or at least expand my novel in this audio format, has been wonderfully challenging. It allows me to build on my world that I've already made in my novel, and it lets me experiment with acting and effects, and it helps me just kind of expand my mind and kind of look at my novel, my print novel, as that stepping stone to something new and more exciting. And it kind of brings my creative juices out, and I think it's going to make my second book even better. Creating an audio has been something that has really helped my mind expand, and I think it's going to help me with future projects. In short, doing my audiobook was something to, yes, help my book sales and career and help me stand out from the crowd. But it was there to kind of challenge me and make me a better creator overall. And I'm stubborn, which is one of my best and worst qualities. And I think it's paying off. And I just feel like this is where the industry is going. So you have to follow where the industry is taking you. I feel that if you're not going to pursue or at least follow where the industry is heading, then you're wasting your time. Especially when you're self-published or you're with a small publishing house, you need to do something that's going to give you the edge, and you're going to need to do something that makes you stand out. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a lot of fucking work, and a lot more work than most people will tell you on YouTube. You have to be willing to make the sacrifices in your time and willing to make the sacrifices in your other projects. This is not fucking around. This is real work. But I highly recommend it to anybody that's willing to put in the sweat, blood, and tears. My biggest piece of advice? Plan ahead. Know that you are going to make sacrifices, and don't use Win 10. If you have any comments or questions, put it down below. What do you think? Do you think it's worth doing an audiobook? Are you just thinking about it? What changed your mind? Thank you for joining me today. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining and a little bit helpful. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment below if you have any ideas, suggestions, or questions. Till next time, may the night protect you as you protect the night.